So for quite a while now, I've wanted one of those interactive screens that you find in schools and a lot of offices that allow you to draw on them and do other things that a normal TV or computer screen can't. However, there was two major problems there. One, they're normally priced out of reach to where it actually justifies the cost. And two, a lot of times they use proprietary software that I didn't want to mess with. So when Nework reached out and asked if I want to try their E-Series 55-inch, it was pretty intriguing. Now let's talk about it. So the Nework 55-inch E-Series actually comes in around $1,800, and I think it's on sale right now for $1,600. So you're into it for a little bit of that mid-grade TV market, but then you also get that functionality of it being a smart screen. So let's rattle off some quick specs on this 55-inch. First off, you get a true 4K display with a 178-degree viewing angle. It has 320 nits brightness, 5,000 to 1 contrast ratio, 81.58 color gamut, a 10-point IR touch point system that recognizes pen, finger, and palm recognition. It runs Android 14. It has an 8-core processor with 8 gigs of RAM and 64 megabytes of memory. Has 2 forward-facing front speakers, and the USB-C connection actually also does 65-watt power delivery. You get Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and as you can see by this pan, a ton of connections to connect to the screen with any devices that you have. You also get wireless casting for Windows, Mac, and other devices. So guys, as mentioned before, what really sets this screen apart for me versus some other screens I've used in the past is the fact that it runs Android 14. That means you get the entire Play Store at your fingertips, effectively making this a 55-inch tablet. With a lot of other smart boards out on the market, you have to use their version of a proprietary platform and their applications, where this is a general version of Android. So I could pull up Excel, Teams, and all of the Microsoft products that I use for business on this screen. So first off, let's get into what this screen does really well, and that's a multitude of connections. It has a built-in feature called E-Sharing by Nework that lets you simultaneously cast 16 different sources on the same screen. So if you're a teacher that needs a lot of people on the screen at once, if you're doing some kind of like virtual event, you can actually broadcast all of those on this TV at once. And then you have the touch features of the display that make it really easy to integrate with the pen to really illustrate what you're trying to work on the screen. Even my wife is able to pull up our budget on an Excel spreadsheet and tell me how far over I've spent on snacks this month by circling it or highlighting it directly there on the Excel report. But for me, for business and for personal, we're able to use this as a full-out whiteboard and tablet at 55 inches. And it's really thanks to that pure Android platform that this TV is based off of. Then also there's the fact that it is only $1,800, and I actually believe it's on sale for like $1,600 right now, which makes this a lot more affordable and approachable than other smart screens in the past. These have typically been very expensive displays that are not really reachable unless you were in an education environment or business. We actually have the ability at this price point to put this in our house and really enjoy the fact that we have a touch screen at this size that we can also put our calendar up on because we have a Google Calendar on it. There are a lot of times I find myself going over budgets or PowerPoint presentations with my team, and it's a lot easier to just be able to write on the screen notes and then be able to save that within a screenshot that they can use later. It makes it for a really collaborative event that makes it a lot more interactive for the team and makes our notes coming out of that meeting come a lot faster. So having this overall touch screen integrated within all the apps that you can get on the Play Store makes the screen a lot more versatile than it would be if it was on its own proprietary system. Now let's talk about a little bit of what it doesn't do incredibly well. One, it is only 320 nits of brightness. So in really bright rooms, you will notice that it is not quite as bright as some other TVs. Now they do have other versions that you can go up in brightness, but for this 55-inch version, it is stuck around that 300 to 400 nit. Two, you only get 10 points of touch recognition on this screen, where with the other versions, the 65 and above, you do get up to 50 touch points. So for this discounted price, you're not getting quite the sensitivity that you would with other screens. I haven't really found that to be an issue in my case, but you're not going to be doing super illustrations or anything really detail-oriented on these screens. You're just going to be doing the stuff that you would normally do on a regular basis in a schoolroom, boardroom, or at home. And the one other thing I would have liked to see come standard on this TV is a camera. You do have to use an external webcam through USB if you want to have any video conference calls through this TV. I also found that when you're wanting to use this in an actual TV to watch content, it can be a little bit low on the contrast and brightness, which makes it not ideal as a full-time TV. But where this Nework TV really bridges the gap is the fact that it brings an interactive display with touch capability and all of the conferencing and e-share technology down to a price point sub $2,000, which has really not been that heard of in the past. So what are my overall thoughts on the Nework E-Series? One, for this 55-inch, you're under $2,000. So what you give up in a little bit of the sensitivity when it comes to writing on the screen, some of the contrast and brightness, is a really interactive platform to be able to engage with either your students, your team, or your family at home. It really does prove to be a more accessible price point with enough performance to really make it valuable in those situations. I've really enjoyed being able to interact with my team more through this display, and it's made us a lot more productive in collaborations where we need to share information with each other. At the price point, you do give up a couple of features, but it also makes it hopefully a lot more accessible for a lot more people. So guys, I want to hear what you think down in the comments section below. Is this something you could see yourself using at home, work, or at school? Let me know what you think. And until then, on to the next one. Thanks guys, see ya.